My name is Oluwaseyi David, and an independent journalist trying to report news and stories around the world. A Christian genocide happened in Benue State, the middle belt of Nigeria. IDPs, soldiers, women, children, among 200 killed in fresh headers attack on Benue communities. Benue has been struggling with Fulani herdsmen and Fulani herdsmen are struggling with them. When I served in the Benue State, even when I served, we also had the same issue. Fulani herdsmen. 200 people were just killed like that because they were Christians, and the government has not said anything about this. 200 people just died like that, murdered, burnt beyond recognition. Even the Iran-Israel war that has been ongoing, we have not heard of 200 people have died. And those ones, they have been shooting missiles at each other. We didn't hear of 200 people dying. The Pope has spoken against, has said something about this attack. Yeah, the Pope has said something about this attack in Benue State. Our own government, the Nigerian president has not even said anything about this attack. 200 people were just killed just like that. Children, mothers, fathers, innocent. Guys, I want you to get this in your head. 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, till 200. If not even more than that, we don't even know. When attacks like this happen, it might be more than that. They say about 200 persons, including 5 security personnel, and internally displaced persons, people that don't have anywhere to go, as well as children and women, have been reportedly killed in a bloody attack by suspected terrorist herdsmen on Yelewata and Doadua communities in Guma local government area of Benue State. I serve in Benue State, so I know this local government area. May their soul rest in peace. You see, the Minister of Agriculture, they are calling on. They say that we should come and pray for food security. Fulani herdsmen are killing people. Fulani herdsmen are not allowing people to go to their farms to farm. If farmers are not going to the farm, there's going to be a shortage of food. Why are they not going to farm? Because someone is hindering them from going to the farm. Who are those people? The Fulani herdsmen. The Fulani herdsmen. They say the attack, which came days after the people of the area allegedly received information of the impending coordinated attacks by marauders, left many others with varying degrees of injuries. The invaders were said to have stormed the Yelewata in their numbers from 2 fronts, and after overpowering the youths and the police personnel who stood up against them, opened fire on defenseless IDPs who were taking refuge in market stalls and the community members. It was gathered that several families were killed and burned in their houses. What did they do? What was their crime? You see, in Nigeria we love praying. Christians are praying for Israel. Oh, let Israel not be destroyed. Muslims are supporting Iran. Look at it. Was gathered that several families were killed and burnt in their houses in the Yelewata market store, with many of the victims being children and toddlers. They don't even care. These guys are very wicked. With many of the victims being children and toddlers who were slaughtered like animals. I mean, what kind of a heartless mommy will kill children and toddlers? It started at last night about 11 p.m. when they came from the western part of the Yelewata and started shooting. Somebody said they killed our people, poured petrols on the stalls in the markets and burned them. Nobody's saying anything about this. But Iran and Israel are throwing missiles. We are laughing. Now, 200 people. Even as of now, from the names they are putting together and the number of families and people that were burnt and killed are running to over 200. They killed and burnt people in their houses. They will pour petrol and burn the whole place where people were sleeping. We had a family of 15, family of 12, men with their 2 wives, children, and every one of them burnt. I don't know, these Fulani herdsmen, they are a problem. Why? I don't understand why innocent women, children, and toddlers were murdered in cold blood. Why? Children had their necks slitted and were killed like animals. I cannot understand it. I don't understand. Where's the governor of Benue State? Where are the armed forces? If it was in an organized society, 200 people were killed just like that. This is not armed robbery. This is not like one family. You killed 1, 2, 3, 4. 200 people were killed. And nobody's saying anything. The other day when some Northerners were killed, is it that they were traveling from Edo State or they were going for maybe one of these they were traveling to one of their Muslim celebration where they were killed. They talked, but now genocide against Christians. Everybody's quiet now. All of a sudden, everybody's quiet. Genocide against Christians. May their soul rest in peace. Yelewata market. 200 people just murdered for no just reason. What was their crime? The community is a border town. Is a border town between Nasarawa and Benue State, with less than a 40-minute drive. With less than a 40-minute drive to Makurdi, the capital city of Benue State. These guys will just attack you in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, kill and burn. They invaded the community around 10 p.m. on Friday and operated till early hours of Saturday. The attackers stormed the town and unleashed terror on innocent residents, killing over 200 people and setting several families ablaze. The attack lasted until just before 1 a.m. Nearly 2 hours of horror. I'm so sad right now. Some of you will not understand, maybe because Nigeria has never happened to you. You have not been kidnapped. You have not been held at gunpoint. You have not been robbed. 200 people just died, innocent. Oh, may their soul rest in peace. Pope Leo prays for the victim of a terrible massacre in Benue State, Nigeria. Around 200 people were brutally killed in Lewata in the Goma local government area on the 9th of 13th. So they invaded on the 13th, and they did the operation till like the 14th of June. That's early hours. That's maybe 1 a.m. around 1 a.m. I'll play his video for you guys.
And we are here because we are grieved. A lot of killings have been happening in this state. And then our leaders, let me say, the number one citizen of the state has remained close-mouthed. Mr. President has not spoken about the killings in Benue State. And we know that the primary aim, responsibility of a government is security of lives and properties. And this primary aim, if not achieved, any other aim is secondary aim. And when the primary aim of somebody is being defeated, that means the person is a failure. At this point in time, the Benue youth will have come out in our masses to say this administration has failed us.
Because right now we are standing on the dead bodies of our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. We have become IDPs in our own very country. These killings have persisted for years. A lot of talks have gone on. Only last year, 500,182 people were displaced. We have 21 IDP cars in Benue. These killings won't stop. Up until this moment, nothing is being done. Why? What is more crazy is the deafening silence from our leaders, the duty bearers, the people who are supposed to speak, the people who are supposed to do something. They are silent. Now we want answers. We want to know what is going on. The government has a duty to protect life and properties. If President Tinubu is overwhelmed by this insecurity in North Central, in Benue, in Plateau, in Taraba, he should step aside. He should resign. They should stop playing politics with human lives. President Tinubu understands what democracy means. We need to stay alive. We want to just live. Right now, we are pleading for our lives. Look at what is happening. Look at the humanitarian situation in the state. Look at how it's affecting economy. Yesterday, I saw people being maltreated, women and children crying by the roadside because they've had to flee from their communities. A woman woke up in this community. Her children, 5 children and mother were lynched.
And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching.